What's up, guys? It's me, the AEL Lead Double X Prince, here to give you some late night review. Not review, but of course, we get to the best of the month. Yes, the best matches from each brand from November. Damn, we got a lot. Um, and November, we had some pretty good matches from each brand. And we had one match of the year contender for sure. In November. But it got to the point where even free shit was better than pay per view. I haven't seen WCPW delete WCPW, but I've heard some stuff that might get me hooked. I mean, Johnny Mundo and Alberto Patron, Broken Matt Hardy versus Bully Ray. You know, they had some good shit going on. But I don't know, I never caught to it, and I don't see myself watching WCPW until next year at most because it's been kind of crazy with my schedule. Also, 205 Live debuted this month, so there was like a lot of greatness. But and speaking of 205 Live, it's been added to the list. Yes, I put Brian Kendrick versus Rich Swann. Rich Swann is the new cruiserweight champion. This match was the newest thing in this list. It came out just yesterday. It was a really good match. It's definitely something that you guys gotta see. It was a damn fun, good match. And it shocked me. Rich Swann doesn't look like a guy who would be the WCPW champion, but this match proved me wrong, and he's gonna be great now. Rich Swann definitely killed it in 205 Live, so did Brian Kendrick. It was a great match, definitely a must see. Now let's move on to WWE. Yes, this is the month that we had Survivor Series, and we had a classic SmackDown versus Raw thing, the whole Goldberg shit going down. But shockingly enough, none of the Survivor Series matches made it to the list. Also, Charlotte and Sasha Banks from last Monday night on Raw didn't make it. Miz and Dolph Ziggler didn't make it, so you're probably wondering what made it. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins from November 21, 2016. This was right after Survivor Series. This match fucking was crazy. Table spots, chair spots. They fight in the crowd. Seth Rollins took a big ass dive. Chris Jericho showed up as Sin Cara interfering. This was a fucking good match, and it shows that Kevin Owens, even though he didn't win clean, he still got it. He's still a great wrestler. Same with Seth Rollins. Damn, this is just a damn good match, showing me that Raw's trying to pick up the ratings, trying to beat SmackDown finally for once. Because SmackDown's kind of been dead with the whole James Ellsworth at the top. And thankfully he got that speed on SmackDown. But damn, this was so fucking fun to watch. I swear to you, this is going to be such a good match. This was such a good match, I should say. NXT, obviously not a lot, but earlier tonight I saw NXT. Samoa Joe fought Ty Dillinger in a pretty interestingly good match. Ty Dillinger killed it this month. He had a great match with Samoa Joe and Bobby Roode at NXT TakeOver Toronto. Mickie James came back for a match against Asuka. Another good match. Shinsuke and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe becomes NXT champion again. But of course, the match of the year contender, I was talking about Revival versus hashtag DIY from NXT TakeOver Toronto. Wow, what a good match this was. Just like these guys already had a great match at Brooklyn. These guys took another match, and it's just fucking mind blowing. The more you think about it, the more you just want to watch it. I've never seen such a good 2 out of 3 falls match in a while, and this was one of the best ones. It was almost a 5-star, not quite yet. Something that's pissing me off about the Revivals that they keep tagging each other too much, and the ending, even though it was a great moment, it was kind of weird with both Revival members tapping out. I get the moment, but it was great. The counters were good. The submission holds were good. These guys definitely have some amazing chemistry. If they have a rematch, they're gonna have trouble topping this, because this was just a fucking fantastic match. Definitely the best match of the whole month. Yeah, and DIY are the new tag team champions. That's an even bigger moment. I already talked about 205 Live. New Japan Pro Wrestling, yes. You're probably shocked that I actually put something here, but I actually got a chance to see Global Wars with a friend of mine. He loved the show. I wasn't too hyped for it, But Chris Hero and Tomohiro Ishii had a really good match. I think that was my match of the night. Definitely a must see. Chris Hero beat Tomohiro Ishii, which doesn't sound believable, but I mean the way this thing planned out was great. Definitely a good match. A really good match, I should say. So yeah, definitely go watch this match too. And we finally ended with Lucha Underground. And let me just say that this show was really good. From earlier tonight with Pentagon fighting the Black Lotus trial, and then he got both of his hands broken. But this month for Lucha Underground, it was some hearing some hits, some misses. Killshot had a great match with that guy that's been kind of like going after him. It's like his brother from the war. I forgot his name, but they had a really good match last week. Aztec Warfare 3, I liked it. I kind of like it a little bit less. The more I think about how many spots were wasted, you know what I'm saying. I'm not hating on the whole Sexy Star winning thing, unlike other people. I know, and I'm not gonna shit on anybody because some of my friends hated that ending. Prince of Strong Style V9, Samoan Fan 101. They didn't like that spot. I was whatever with it. I just didn't like that she had to pin Muertes. If it was Mac and Sexy Star at the end, then this would have made a little bit more sense. But I'm gonna have to say that the best match of the month was Prince Puma and Muertes from the Grave Consequences from 11/9. Yep, that's the episode. It was a fucking good Grave Consequence match. Not their best match. I'm still gonna have to give it to Ultima Lucha. Their match, but this match was also really good. And Prince Puma lost. I thought this was the end of Prince Puma because I heard he's getting a contract for NXT. But it's gonna be a long while for that to happen because after watching tonight's show, this is gonna lead to more stories between Puma and Vampiro, and it was damn good. This was a really good match. Again, all these matches were really good. Definitely a good month for March. December, it looks like it's gonna be a little bit weak considering it's the end of the year, and it's just gonna be great. It was a lot of fun doing all of these. But for December, we got TLC coming up. Final Battle, Cody Rhodes and Jay Lethal, Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole. Those two matches alone just hooked me up. TLC, AJ and Dean, Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. Yay, I guess. You know, we've seen it so many times on Raw, even in a steel cage match, so what was the point? We got so many other stuff to focus on December, but I'm pretty sure we can get some cool stuff. I think Matanza and Rey Mysterio are gonna fight soon, so it's gonna be great. I wonder what happened to the best of 5 series between Cage and Tejano. I hope they continue that, please, because they've been killing it. So we're looking forward to December, even though it's gonna be the end of the month. Anyway, it's me, the ALE Double X Pro Rents. I gotta do some homework. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and until then, I'm out.